Hello friends, welcome to Firebase tutorial series. This is the very first part of the series and today we will do some cool stuffs. Let's start with knowing what is Firebase if you don't already know. Firebase is a cloud service that gives us the tools and infrastructure we need to build better apps quickly. It provides real-time database, authentication, cloud messaging, storage, hosting, remote config, test lab, crash reporting, analytics and many more you can see in the image. Firebase is available for various platforms, but in this video we'll be developing an Android application. And in this video we will learn about Firebase authentication only. So let's start by creating a new Android Studio project. So create a new project, give it a name. I am giving Firebase auth demo and click next. Again next. Select an empty activity and finish. And now wait for the project to get loaded. While our project is loading, let's create our app in Firebase console. So go to firebase.google.com, this is the website, and click on get started for free. Here we will create a new Firebase project. So click on this button, create new project, and give your app name. You can put any name. I'm giving my Firebase auth app. Now go to your app and in this screen click on Android application. Here you need to put the package name of your app. So go to project again and inside manifest.xml you can get the package name and copy it from here. This is my package name. Your package name can be differ, so copy it and paste it here and click on add app. Now you'll get a file named google-services.json. We need to put this file inside our project. This file contains the details of the Firebase app. So let's copy this file. Click here on project, expand the project folder, and inside app paste the file we just copied. Now we need to add Google Play services in our project, so copy this line and paste it to the project level build.gradle file. This is our project level build.gradle file and the line we copied, will paste it here. Oops. Now again copy this line and we need to paste this line inside our app level build.gradle file, and at the bottom of the app level build.gradle file we'll paste this line. Oops, here. Now sync the project. And here we'll click on finish. As we'll be working with authentication, so in the left side you can see the auth. So click on auth here. We need to set a sign-in method, so click on setup sign-in method. I'll be using email password. It is now disabled, so enable it and save. Now as we are using Firebase auth, so we need to add Firebase auth in our project. So go to get started guide and scroll down here and find the auth. copy this line and paste it again to your app level build.gradle file inside dependencies block. I'm changing I'm changing it to version 9.2.0 because 9.2.1 is not working. Again sync the project, and after syncing Firebase is added. So easy, right? Only this much stuff saved us from coding the server side code, PHP, MySQL and so on. We don't need anything there. This is enough to build the apps by using Firebase. So as we'll be working with internet, so we need internet permission added in our Android manifest.xml file. So go to the manifest file and add internet permission. So come to activity underscore main.xml. Here we will create two edit text to enter email and password and one button. So let's create it. I'm putting all these inside a linear layout. So first we created a linear layout and the orientation would be vertical. Oh sorry, we don't need an ID for this linear layout. We'll define orientation only. And center vertical and center horizontal will be set to true so that the layout will be on center of the screen. Now let's create edit text. This one is for email. Give it an ID, edit text email, and hint would be enter your email or something like that. You can change it to whatever you want. Now I'm copying it so that I can quickly create field for password and just change the ID. Enter your password and we'll change the ID of the edit text here. I'm defining also input type. This is for email and this is for password so that the fields would be hidden. Now create a button. After filling the fields, user will tap this button to get registered on our app. Oops. In button we are showing register user text and given ID to our button. It is button register. And we'll create one more text view. It would be behave as a link. So if you are already the register, you can click on this link. First set the margin so that it will look more good, as you can see on the preview. Now let's create an text view. In this text view we will display like already registered, login now or something like this. Let's write something here. Already registered, sign in here. So if user is already registered, user can tap here to go to the login screen directly. It's not looking good, so make it aligned centered. Now this is cool. Our screen is ready. Actually this is our UI for the first screen and it is ready. Now let's code the functionality. So first we will declare the views. So come inside the main activity class and define the views here. So we'll declare a button object, button registered, and again edit text object. First one is for email and other one is for password. Now for the link text view object is also needed. Now we will initialize our views. So you know how to do this. Find view by id, r.id dot the id we given on XML file. This is quite easy. Same for emails, oh sorry, edit text and text views. Oops, I have written sign up. It should be sign in, as name doesn't matter, but it should make some sense. So I am writing sign in, and this is cool. Now to add the click functionality, we need the view on click listener. So we'll implement the interface view dot on click listener, and now we will implement the method on click, and the method is implemented easily. Now we will attach the listener to our text view and button register. So we can do this by setting an on click listener, and the listener is on the same class, so we are passing this. Same for the text view, and inside the on click method we can track with this view object which view is clicked. So we'll write if view sorry if view equal to button register, then we'll register the user. So I'm calling a function register user, which is not created yet, but we will create. And if view equal to text view sign in, we will open the login activity here. So we'll open sign in or login activity here. Now let's make the register user method. So here create a method private void register user. First we'll get the email and passwords from the edit text. So edit text email dot get text dot toString dot trim. You know all these already. Password, same for the password, edit text password dot get text dot toString dot trim. Now we'll check if whether the strings we got are empty or not. We can easily do this by using textutils class. So if textutils dot is empty and will pass our email, that means email is empty. And same for the password. So user cannot go further without entering an email or password. Here we'll display a toast that you should enter your email, and you cannot go further without entering the email. And then we'll put return, and return will stop the function from executing further. Same here for the password. We'll display a message with a toast, and we'll put return to stop the function execution. Now if our code comes here, that means the email and password is entered and we will register our user. And because this is an internet operation and it would take time, so we will use a progress dialog to show. So we'll show a progress dialog while the user is registering on the server. So initialize the progress bar object, and us and we will set a message for the progress bar. Oops, we should use progress dialog, not progress bar. So we'll change it to progress dialog. Change it here also, and this would be also progress dialog. And now we can set a message to the progress dialog. So we'll set a message like you are registering, please wait, or something like that. Now we'll show the progress dialog with the show method. Now we need our Firebase authentication object. So we'll define an object Firebase auth, and to initialize this object we'll use the onCreate method, and inside this method we'll write Firebase auth equals to firebase dot get instant. It will initialize our Firebase auth object, and we can use this object to register our user to the server. Now here write Firebase auth dot create user with email and password. This method takes two arguments, two string arguments. First one is email and other one is password, and it creates a user on the Firebase console with the given email and password. We can optionally attach a listener that we will do right now to track the completion, registration is completed or not. We can track this by adding a listener. So let's see how we do this. So create user with email and password, and write email and password here. Now we'll use dot add on complete listener, and this listener will take the current activity context. We can use it this, and then the listener, new on complete listener, and this listener will execute this method on complete when the registration is completed. And for with the task object that you can see over here, we can know the registration is successful or not. So here we'll write if task is successful, that means the task is successful. So we can display a message here that you are registered successfully and anything like that. And when the user is registered, user is logged in also, so we can start the profile activity here. For now we are displaying only a message with toast. So in the next tutorial we'll create profile activity and do other things. Right now let's display a toast only, that registered successfully. Oops. And in else we'll write that fail to register or something like that. Could not register, please try again. Now the code is ready, let's try running the app. So this is our app, and we'll put our email. and password, and we'll tap on register user, and we got the message registered successfully. Now let's check on our app that the user is added or not. So we'll go to the app and then click on auth, and we can see the registered users here. So it is loading. Wait it to load. My internet is working slow. And here is the email that we just registered from the app, and it is stored on the server on our Firebase console, so it is quite easy. We haven't done anything on server side like PHP coding or creating MySQL database. It's super cool and easy. There are more cool features on Firebase like real-time database, cloud messaging, and many more. In this video, we just learned Firebase authentication to register users. In next video, we will see login and other basic things that a user needs in the app. And in the whole series, I'll be covering about all the Firebase features, so stay tuned for more tutorials. And yes, please do like and share this video, and also don't forget to click on the subscribe button. See you next time.